Now,
Please excuse the appearance. I had to come out real quick to do a little car maintenance. Um, all I did was respond to this video with a little bit of truth. And I basically said this sounds like a confession. Sounds like it's time for another investigation. Some people understood 100% what that meant, and some people lost their freaking mind. So let me explain to you a few things, because I've already gone over all the scams of real estate. I'm really tired of this topic. Okay, I've explained, and this case between Trump and New York actually confirms what I've been explaining this whole time. When it comes to real estate, all you're paying for is space. If your space isn't getting any bigger, why the fuck is the price going up? And again, don't give me the bullshit about a good neighborhood, because if every neighborhood were a good neighborhood, real estate is worthless financially and politically. But here's a few things. And people were actually right on track when they said that if this really did happen, these investors who are actually the reason for everybody's prices skyrocketing, if they were to leave, prices would drop. So it might not even be that bad a thing. And wherever they did end up actually going to reinvest, whatever state they went to invest in now, guess what happens there? Those fuckers would make those prices jump. So I've already explained the scams of real estate. I've even compared it to cars. And you drive a car off of a lot, it loses price as soon as you drive it off the lot, and it just keeps losing, which is kind of weird, because when you move into a place, it should also lose value and price, right? And again, I'll say price and not value because I've already explained that before. Okay, if your house is supposedly going up in value, but everything around you is also going up in value, then your house didn't actually go up in value. It literally stayed on the same plane as everything else around you. And what actually ends up happening is, if you want to move to a better neighborhood, then you have to start the process all over again. So I've already, all the scams, all the ins and outs, like I said, the used car, you don't know how the last owner took care of the place. You don't know how the last owner took care of the car. You don't know if they did the proper repairs to it. You don't know if they did would use the proper materials to repair it. You don't know if they repaired it at all. I've explained all of this. We're not going to get into that. But this case, this Trump versus New York, only solidifies what I've been saying this entire time. Now, as far as the governor of New York, she did not put everyone on notice that no, they don't have to worry about them coming after them. That's not what she said. What she basically said was most business people in New York are honest and decent and nothing like Trump and his associates. That's basically what she said. She didn't put anybody on notice that no, we're not going to come after you. Basically, she said if you're not a crook, you have nothing to worry about. That was it. But we're going to do what we do. MAGA crowd's going to do what they do, which is spin, spin, spin nonsense. Okay? But these real estate investors, and I've explained this before also, they're the reason why everybody's prices skyrocket. These are they force themselves to be middlemen in order to make profit. And again, I have to ask the question, because this case proves it. Real estate is based on space. If your space isn't getting any bigger, why the fuck is the price going up? I have yet for anybody to give me an explanation. And don't give me the supply and demand bullshit. I've explained that also. Supply and demand is very simply a way for people to take advantage of stupid people without making it seem like they're taking advantage of stupid people. I've gone into all of this. The crazy thing is, what real estate investors actually do is create segregation, which then leads to gentrification, which then leads to gerrymandering, which then leads to all of you dumbasses complaining about career politicians. If you don't believe me, look at Lauren Boebert, for example, who had to switch districts because she knows she didn't stand a chance in her old district. Have you ever seen a map, a congressional map drawn out? Some of them look like almost squares, maybe rectangles. Some of them are shaped like slightly off triangles, maybe. And then some of them look like a child just learning how to fucking write. All of this is tied together. And no, raising wages doesn't do a damn thing if the cost of living goes up twice as fast. And guess what that starts with, ladies and gentlemen? Fucking real estate. So yes, when I see a developer come on here and say, you know what, we're not going to do business in New York because of what happened to Trump, red flags go all the way off. They just go all the way the fuck off. Sirens are blaring, lights are flashing. I don't know what to tell anybody. I've explained all of this. I've explained all the scams. I've explained all the nonsense. I've explained the fact that you put in all the money into your house. You don't even realize you're putting in all this money into the house because it happens over a period of time. When you're ready to sell, you think you made a huge profit, but the truth of the matter is you've already spent that money over the years. And then you're taking the money that you're actually making into a world where the money has less value and gets you less things. Which is why a lot of people, when they buy and sell their house, realize that after the long term, they really didn't make that much money. A lot of people try to go into real estate investing realizing that they've just put themselves in hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt and they won't be able to climb out of it. Now, don't get me wrong, there are people in real estate who do make money. There's no question about it. But once again, thanks to Trump, the question really becomes, how are they making that money? Because just because somebody says that they use the loopholes that are there, it doesn't mean that they're using these loopholes legally. Because these loopholes do have requirements attached to them, like criteria you have to meet. They're not just loopholes that say, hey, do this. It would also explain why there's so many people who fear the IRS so much. So, whenever I hear statements like that, yes, I immediately, bells, whistles, and flags just ring out. So, and they should when you hear these things too. They really, really should. And to the people who keep claiming that all the real estate investors do the same thing, don't do that. Don't do that. Because I personally would like to believe that there are still honest people out there, despite what I'm seeing in this world.